Welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Click the bell to be a part of the notification squad. Don't forget to click all. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment below. Today, I am showing you most of my full body silicones. The only one that's missing out of this crib is Phoebe. I had to think about it for a second. I have some other ones that will be joining soon, but for right now, the only one that's missing is Phoebe. And I chose not to put Phoebe into this mix purposely. I truly consider Phoebe as a boo-boo baby. I know you guys love her. I love her, but that's just that. So I'm just going to share them all. This video is being made, but one of these babies are leaving. Jonah will be leaving. He has found a mommy, so he will be leaving pretty soon. So I wanted to do a video just kind of show what it looks like right now. All right, and of course, you know I got this light bulb on. I will turn it off and then I'm gonna turn it back on. So I'll turn it off, and that takes away that extra yellow cast, and that kind of allows you guys to see their coloring a lot better without the yellow cast of the light bulb. It is cloudy outside, so I don't think opening the blinds are going to make that much of a difference. Usually I let a lot of natural daylight in, but this is my lineup, guys. So I'm going to start from left to right, and I'm going to just tell you their names, you know, and their sculptor's name. And of course, they've all been painted by me. So from the left, my baby Ziggy, Nori, Jonah, Hudson. I can't change his name. I don't know why. Vegas and Gigi. Sorry, I was stalling because I forgot I didn't name who they were sculpted by. Okay, so let's start over. So Ziggy, which is the Billy sculpted by Kathy Romero Biscotti. Nori, which is the Nori sculpt by Jennifer Sussman Price. Jonah, which is the Kellen sculpted by Misa Said. Hudson, which is sculpted by Laurie Sullivan Roy, and his sculpt name is Hudson. Vegas is the Willow Asleep, sculpted by Claire Teller. And Gigi is the Gianna sculpted by Kathy Romero Biscotti. And the one that you guys don't see is basically the same body style, but she's a brown skin version, an awake baby, and she's a Willow awake. You know what? I just realized. All right, guys, my video cut off, and so I wanted to say, what do you guys see that is missing from this lineup? And I know you guys noticed it because my Lolas are always on point, and I noticed it like right away. I was like, I'm looking at them like, oh my gosh, I do not have any awake babies beyond Phoebe. Phoebe is awake. So I really should have made room and put her in the lineup because I don't have any awake babies. So as far as full body, I do have right now an awake Cuddle, but that is really crazy. I don't have awake babies. Oh, I have an awake partial. And I have awake, a few awakes other than, you know, in my private collection. But this is, I don't really have awake babies. I really don't. I really don't have a lot of awake babies. So I think that's what I probably need, huh? Look, you know, we always like, oh, I need this, I need that, I need a boy sleeper, I need a girl sleeper. And the other thing is, if you notice, most of my babies are also boys. So anyway, let's see. I will tell you guys what features they have. And so Ziggy has elbow armatures, and that's it, and it's a jelly belly. Nori has full armatures and jelly belly. Jonah is marshmallow blend with armatures in the arms. Hudson is marshmallow blend, and he has a full body armature. And Willow is drinking wet and elbow armatures. And Gigi has armatures in her arms. That's how my lineup go. So I will soon be adding another baby, and I'll show that baby and talk about that baby when she gets here. And she is a girl, but she is asleep. So yeah, that is very interesting. But I know I'm a sleeper fan, so I thought it would be cool because I was like, I'm gonna put all my babies in diapers and, you know, take off their clothes because I want to get them changed and stuff. And I was like, oh, I should take a picture of them all in the crib together so people can see the lineup. So I just also wanted to express how much fun I have trying to, you know, paint all my babies differently. They have their own unique style, etc., etc. That is just something that I really pride myself in, and I'm taking away all this extra light so you guys can get kind of a better idea of their skin tones a little bit more. So but a lot of people, like, I'm sure when I've been showing a lot of Hudson, a lot of people probably like, oh my god, he's the same color as Jonah. Actually, Jonah and I don't feel like moving them around, but I could. I should move Jonah over next to Willow and see how that works out. But they have their different skin tones. They also have different paint styles. But I think these two is what I consider my peaches and cream, because I don't like, not that I don't like, I'm sorry. I wanted to try to see how that would work for them. So I decided I'm gonna move them over, because when Jonah was over on this side, he looked like he looked similar to Vegas. But now that I got him next to him, I was like, I didn't remember them looking that much in color. And that just goes to show you, like, when babies are next to other babies and stuff like that, how they can come across, you know, their skin tone can come across and look totally different because they're reacting off of their surrounding and the colors they're around. So, but actually, nope, not alike. He has a more warmer color, I think. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty interesting. But I try not to, like I said, I try to explore and see if I can come up with different skin tones and stuff like that. And so that's the fun part of painting. Let me I'm gonna zoom in a bit so you guys can see these two. So let me give you some light. Let me turn this light on, back on. Hold on. That helped, right? A little bit. And if I put the light over them like this, you guys can see. So similar but different. Same with these. They're actually very different actually in person, and it's pretty cool because I love them all. I love them all. And if I had money to just buy kits and just paint and keep all my babies and I had the space, the money and the space, I would probably do it because I love these dolls. I love these dolls. And I mean, of course they wouldn't be nothing without the sculpt. So the sculptors are very much appreciated for me. So yeah, so that's that. What else can I tell you about these guys? Vegas is definitely my biggest baby boy. The other ones are fairly newborn. It was funny. One of my friends went to the doll show. Well, I have a couple of friends at the doll show, but I'm just talking about, want to mention one of the things that one of my friends said at the doll show about the Billy sculpt. She was like, I thought he was so big. He looked so much bigger on camera. And he is still newborn size, guys, for sure. But he is not a really big baby. Vegas is a longer baby, and he's a big baby. But he's not like people think he's like 3 to 6 months or something like that. He's not that. He's still like a, you know, maybe a 3-month baby or 2-month even. Maybe not even 3 months. I could move. Let's see. Let's trade places. I like doing the trade place thing. Okay. So let's move you. I can't pick him up with one. Hold on. I have to put him over here. I cannot pick Jonah up with one hand. He is definitely too soft for that. You have to hold him like baby all the time. Like there's no playing around. You can't be like, oh, I'm just gonna pick him up. No, that's not gonna happen. You're gonna have to hold his head like you would a real baby. You are forced. So he is technically, and this is definitely for some of the people that have seen the Billy sculpt and not seen the Willow sculpt in person, he is technically about the same length. Like you can see they're about the same length, but the head size is way bigger on Willow. The width of the body is way bigger. Yeah, so interesting. But yeah, so that's, you know, that's the way it is. You know, we see them on camera and then we see them in person. This baby, the width of his tummy and stuff is probably about similar to Billy. And his thighs are probably a little bit smaller, and his lower legs is definitely smaller in size, and his feet are smaller. So fuzzy. So that's, you know, so that's just the way it is. It is you really can't gauge the size and stuff sometimes unless you're actually seeing it in person, because no matter how we do it, the camera's gonna do what it do and the video's gonna do what it do. And I don't edit or do filters or anything on my pictures or videos, but that's how it turns out. But if you know, you're familiar with a sculpt, you can always say, is it closer to this baby size or that size? And that kind of helps. I find that helps me. I'd be like, is this baby, you know, especially when I reach out to sculptors that I bought their other sculpts before. I'm like, is it closer to this, you know, is it closer to Kid, or is it closer to Gianna? Is it closer to da da da? And it's like, oh, okay. You know, and that kind of helps me, because it's telling me it's 19 inches or 20 inches is not going to help me. Like, it's seriously not going to help me. Both of these babies over here are like 22, 23 inches, and they are night and day in proportion and size. Like this Willow is wider, longer torso, longer legs. At least it looked like to me. It's just different. Very different. So it's hard to say who's my favorite as far as like sculpting wise, because I love and not love something on each one of them. So I just like to say collectively I love them all, and yeah, Willow, which is Vegas, and Nori is definitely a forever baby, forever ever ever. Ziggy is also a forever baby. He's so yeah, I mean all of them are babies that I plan to keep for a very long time. So, but Willow for sure, and Nori for sure. They definitely will not go anywhere, like ever ever ever, for sure for sure. That is for certain. Other ones are forever for now, I guess, because we never know. I never know. But I would like to think that out of this panel, they would all be staying except for Jonah, because he's already got a mommy. So there's that. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing all of the babies together. Later.